Alright, rhythm stuff that you did in the videos, definitely good. Um, so one thing that still needs to be fixed though is you continue to use two sets of fingers for a whole step stretch. So when you did the newest thing, like when you did the 8, 10, 12, you went up with your first, third, and fourth. But when you came back down, you switched to fourth, second, and first. So this needs to be fixed. This will absolutely bite you in the ass when trying to go faster and play more complicated stuff, because you have to use the same set of fingers every single time with these things to minimize thinking so you can play fast stuff, because it's going to be so fast you can't think, right? So there's a big thing, and I'm just repeating this one because we have talked about it a few times. You have to use the same set of fingers every single time. So with number one here, it's the whole step stretch every single time, and it's all in the same key, so we're doing a bit of movement. So it doesn't matter if it's the first, third, and fourth, or first, second, and fourth. Either one's fine. It really depends on the person's individual hand what they end up using for the long run. I have to use my ring finger for that middle note. So whichever one feels most natural, going up and down. So you have to use your first, third, and fourth, or your first, second, and fourth. One of those two, okay? One of those two. I know, I'm repeating myself a lot here, but that's because it's important. So this is the current thing that needs to be fixed. Same set of fingers every time. So, it's a longer one. So we're just doing two new things this week, because number one is going to take a while to work up. So, here we go. 60 for number one. Remember, I have to use my ring finger. You can use your ring or your middle for that middle note, so long as you do it the same way, up and down, every single time. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, four. So, a great way to determine what finger you should have for that middle note is what finger combination puts no stress on your wrist. If one of the finger combinations tends to stress your wrist, like you feel like a pulling sensation, then you want to use the other finger combination that doesn't cause any strain. So that's why I gotta use my middle, or my ring finger. So if I use my middle for this, I get some unhappy pain there. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 40, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, number 2 starts with the whole step stretch. And here we go, 60 beats per minute. So this one, it would be good for you to count along from 60 to 120. Beyond that, no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll plan on seeing you on Skype next week.